Ebusuafo ne ahwefo emu bi akobade ba UNIDEK TV so send the day kan obodi answer betumi emi subscribe button no so no subscribe na for like na wetumi a share no we comment was ne betumi.
You know, it's your boy Captain to the Planet. I'm here to talk to you about UNIDEK TV. Please subscribe to UNIDEK TV. Subscribe.
The Lord Comey, we set surveillance on your Lord Comey for about 2.5 months. And I told the people watching Lord Comey, say, I know what he did in 2020, he will do it again. He will do it again because 2020, the bodyguard Nukunipano, nobody, at the end of the day, the government of the day set Lord Comey and his bodyguard free. Now, from our surveillance, we realized that Lord Comey, Lord Comey is partnering with some military men to do something which is very, very diabolic. Now, we follow Lord Comey around, Ora the military barracks. Lord Comey, soldier for omu dili kasa omuchi, any baby omu miti. We were able to follow Lord Comey to hotels sa omu parking yomawo. Any military officers sa Lord Comey any omu ye sa ejumano. All because this elections, that is the agenda. They have bad motive for these elections. So I got in our junior say, Ekufuado ne NPP 4% election way ewie asumdwema wabodam. Don't ever think that way. Think say you are going to vote to protect your ballot, to protect your democracy. Nana do danko Ekufuado. Nyawo tabakula kachemo. From his actions, he wants to hand this country over to the military. He does not want John Mahama to come to power because Krono awaboro ono ankasa beko jail. Now, let me put this on the screen. You follow me slowly and I'll show you locations and everything. These are officers that Lord Comey is working with. Lord Comey, Director of Operations, Flagstaff House. Your Lieutenant Colonel Kwame Owusu Efriye, 5BN. Your Lieutenant Colonel Edmond Osai, 2BN. Your Lieutenant Colonel Samuel Chumesi, Commanding Officer, 41 Signal Regiment. Warrant Officer Class 2 WO2 Daniel Ohinichum. Warrant Officer Asiedu Korantin WO2. Now, the rest of the officers, we will get their pictures for you. But what I can tell you is that these senior officers, Omni Lord Comey, are working on something very illegal. And it's all got to do with the elections. Now, let me run you through the thorough investigations. The following we follow Lord Comey, the why. Then you understand what I mean. Say Ghanaians are supposed to be very, very careful with the NPP government. My job here is to protect the democracy of Ghana. My job here is to tell you or give you the facts. Your job is to make a decision to protect yourself and your democracy. Don't kill a brother, don't kill a sister. Protect yourself and protect the democracy. That is the most important thing. Now, I'll come to that. The guy from the United States, I'll come to that. Now, follow this. This is Lord Comey. We followed Lord Comey for like 2.5 months now. Yeah. Now, personnel involved in here. Lord Comey, Director Operations. Lieutenant Colonel Owusu Kwame Efriye, made the pictures at Chiremo. Yawo eye Commanding Officer Osai. Yawo another Commanding Officer Samuel Chumesi and a WO2 Daniel Ohinichum and a WO2 Asiedu Korantin. All right, I hear. Now, follow this very well. Vehicle omu car omu when they were meeting and going about the rigging process. GE 303521 Toyota Land Cruiser V8. GR 1978-18 Toyota Land Cruiser V8. GG 1974-22 Toyota RAV4. These are the vehicles almost swap here at the time they were doing the operations because they didn't want anybody to track them. So these are the cars that they used in the operations. Now, timeline, movement of these personnel. Lord Comey was spotted in a black Land Cruiser the day we tracked him. In a black Land Cruiser V8 at Burma Camp, or called Burma Camp. He picked the aforementioned military officers from Burma Camp and sped towards Spintex Road to an unknown location. Lord Comey fa police military officers way or the V8 the call more Burma Camp. And now Odomo fa Spintex kwan so we gave him a gap. Me call for one man his space to go because we didn't want him to have an idea, say, we are doing what? He's being followed. We are tracking him because of experience and what we saw in 2020. Send the bodyguard, the bow, Nipa 2, Lord Comey to date still works on the streets of Ghana. Now, 18th October, may both dates. Send a officers in who say, I am giving dates. Send a who say, this is not just Bosremuka, I'm giving dates and time. 18th October at about 10:40 p.m. These personnel were seen in Toyota RAV4 vehicles with registration number GG197422, which purportedly belongs to SWO2 Daniel Ohinichum at the NPP office at Kokomilimli. So, 18th October, Sarah 4 where a yes, sir, a WO2 Daniel Ohinidiano. It's around 10:40 p.m. It went to the headquarters of the NPP, El Kokomilimli. That is where the RAV4 was. Now, 18th October, at about 11:20 p.m., same day, 18th October 2024, a few weeks, they came out from the NPP office and set out in two different vehicles. That is the V8 and a black pickup Tundra towards Checkpoint Printing Press. Checkpoint Printing Press is one of the printing presses. Electoral Commission, Emma Omwejumasa Omunye. Checkpoint Printing Press. Omu free, sa NPP headquarters, no. 18th October, my mom date, my mom time. Omu edera 4, no. Officers, no. V8, no. And a black Tundra. And I said Tundra, sa nambefra, no. Omu de call Edian. Omu de call Edian Checkpoint Printing Press. Now, Lord Comey and his team were in the presence of the printing press to about 12:15 a.m. Inti omu free NPP officer 11:20 till by 12:15 they were still there. Inti omu tina wama adiechi omu mane kobo 12, which is the next day, the dawn, no, which is 12:15. And our monitoring team decided to stay back. So they were there till like 12:15. Now, Lord Comey and the 5 military officers again monitored to have moved from the NPP office to back press into almost free the first press, no, and I feel call back press, and you see another press. A printing company, EC, contract to say printing ballot papers. No. Now, on November 6th, 2024, these guys headed towards Galilee, Kasoa on the 6th of November. Galilee, moving towards Galilee, where some 2 individuals were seen escorting 2 pickup vehicles. Now, 2 unidentified military officers or personnel who were armed with M16 assault rifles came out of the V8 and opened the gate for the vehicle to enter the compound. Shortly afterwards, the 2 V8 came out, headed towards Accra Newtown area. Omu free hono, omu call Galilee, Kasoa. Military officers, they headed towards Accra Newtown. Remember, Maka Accra Newtown, the printing press omu printed at the Ohana Juyachro. In November 6th, and omu free sa Galilee Kasoa no, sa anajono, they headed towards Accra Newtown. And I've told you tonight, they are printing ballot papers at Accra Newtown tonight. Okay. Now, Galilee, and this is the place they went. We took a picture of that place they went. This is the Galilee. If you're now on the gate, we will put out the GPS codes. Now, I'm on phone with the exact house. Galilee, no, and this is the place. So, our team took a picture. And this is Lord Comey and these military men. They went to this place, this Galilee place. Yeah, the GPS coordinates ni yabe mamo the exact building. Now, Lord Comey, on the 14th of November, we put surveillance on Lord Comey because we know what he wants to do. And in our NPP campaign, to me, we will not leave power. He's using some military men to commit some crime in Ghana. Election winner, that is what they want to do. At about 10:40 p.m. on the 14th of November, my mama time, I'm date. Okay. A V8 with registration number GR 197818 came for the same military officers. 14 November, some military officers now a V8 and a number 1978-2018. A barracks ever these military officers and 2 additional whose identity were unknown and headed towards the residence of Henry Korte, Member of Parliament for Ayawaso Central Constituency and the Minister for Interior. In the Sakanako soldier for no and call Henry Korte fee. At about 11:05 p.m. same day, another V8 and a Sprinter van came out of Henry Korte's house accompanied by some well-built individuals in police uniform. They headed towards Winneba and lodged in Gloriaca Hotel. I'm free Henry Korte fee. Those heavily built men, any soldier for no, they left for Winneba. Omudru Hotel, a friend of Gloriaca Hotel, Winneba, Central Region. That is where they went. That's where they lodged. I've given you the hotel name. I've given you the date. I've given you the time. I've given you the month. So they stopped at Gloriaca Hotel. That is where they lodged. Okay. Now, at exactly, and this is the 15th of November 2024. At exactly 12:35 a.m. dawn of 15th November 2024, Lord Comey guided the Sprinter van, whose content was unknown, to Gloriaca Hotel, located a few meters away from Winneba Junction, after what seemed like offloading some items into the hotel. The 2 vehicles departed the hotel to Accra. It's the Nyoman ko gu eye sa hotel ho. Mama date, mama time, Metro Hotel no run or Chamumbusano. Said this day did this happen at his hotel. And those things Lord Comey mude buy and soldier for ne e dia. Now, this is the hotel. We took a picture of this hotel. This is where they went, and this is the place they offloaded whatever was in that tundra. So this is the Gloriaca Hotel. This is where they took whatever they took to. All right. Now, Abajachi, Gloriaca, a little bit of work at Gloriaca. We wanted to know her relationship, the owners, and why these men came in there to offload stuff. Abajachi Kamasa, who is married to Steve Van Kamasa. She is the manageress of Gloriaca Hotel, a family business located at the Winneba Junction, Winneba. Now, she's also known NPP member or NPP Nipa Gloriaca Hotel Rano, Abba Jachi Eye Kamasa. Or a very close associate to Alexander Afenyomakin. Afenyomakin are down for no. Anytime I said this whole process, Afenyomakin is part of it. And I can tell you on record, they already printed ballots before EC told us they were going to print ballots. So they started distributing and hoarding ballot papers in some constituencies before ECB announcement to say, the contract by these companies. What can I say? NDC for raise the issue about these companies. Some of them are almost printing because they didn't have any track record. But the EC said no problem. It was Afenyoma came under this specific printing presses at the EC. But before EC ever catch it officially, said they have given a contract like that, they had already started printing ballot papers. Now, Afenyomakin is a very good friend to this lady who is the manageress of this hotel. Now, we did some work at the hotel. Gloriaca Hotel, and later, we tried to go in there to find out what really happened. Why are those people brought those items there? And they see. From a source within the hotel, we talked to 3 people who work in the hotel. 2 young men. The Abajachi Kamasa, earlier before the arrival of Lord Comey and his team of military officers to the hotel, that faithful ungodly hour of 14th November 2024 instructed the staff at the hotel to switch their phones off at the moment they entered the hotel premises. So when we spoke to the staff, Omokache se Abajachi Kachiro say, Anajuna eye Lord Comey mu beba ho no, e wo se obi hotel obi adum ne phone. Workers ni nyina dum obi a phone, ye dum obi a phone. Machiramo mabodin. These are people who were working there. So Abakwachi afenyoma kemukache se obi andum ne phone. Anajuna Lord Comey any sa soldier for ne this consignment ne ba ye no. Now, no one was permitted to use a phone the moment soldier for no any Lord Comey any sa macho man for no edit whatever they brought to that hotel, no one was permitted to make a call. Now, something interesting happened when we pushed. The hotel staff were asked to close at 7 p.m. that day. That day, no, Abakwacha or Sadia catch the hotel and said 7. They should not allow anybody to come in. 7 p.m. no upon hotel, no, but the workers were there. Or catch them says 7 yampon hotel. My mom date, my time. Now, a directive that was surprising and suspicious because workers at the hotel mostly close at 11 p.m. daily. So hotel upon 11 p.m. But that day now, Lord Comey sa consignment to the call with Afenyomakemo direction. No. The woman told the workers there, say about 7 p.m. and they should close the door. Nobody goes in, nobody goes out. All their phones should be off. And that someone allow anybody to come in. Abba Jachi Kamasa. Now, 4 military officials were spotted within the hotel premises on 15th of November 2024, moving some packages or items from the hotel rooms to a warehouse situated behind the hotel, which also belongs to Abba Jachi Kamasa. It's on the 15th, whatever they brought, they moved it to a warehouse, a hotel on the premises, Sa warehouse, it belongs to the manageress of the hotel. When they went there that night, it entered the next morning. They moved everything to a warehouse behind the hotel. Hotel owner ne dia. Afenyomakin knows about this. And these were thousands of ballot boxes, ballot papers. Thousands. My mom date, my mom time, my mom month. These people are planning a crazy, something with some of the military men. I did be planning something, you people have no idea. And then I gotta say, when you go out to vote, protect your ballot, stay there, guide the vote, count, make sure presidential is counted, parliamentary is counted. It has been pasted on the wall. Take pictures. Everybody should go to the polling station. These people want to wreck. How many message be a BM? From Ochinako, we will publish a GPS, locations of exactly where these things happened. But my bo hotel diachemo. Lieutenant Colonel Kwame Owusu-Friye, Lieutenant Colonel Edmond Osai, CO2BN, your Lieutenant Colonel Samuel Chumesi, 41 Signal Regiment, Warrant Officer Class 2, WO2 Daniel Ohini Chum, Warrant Officer WO2 Asiedu Kurantin. These are the people Lord Comey the barracks dealing with them. Mama date, mama time. There's more. I got 3 days near Kotwaba. There's more to show you. There is more to show you. Say, oh, ya Ghana ni. Now I just say this election is a joke. Wabodam. So oh, ya Ghana ni. Now I just will say NPP force will be signing BB a friendly peace pact. Wabodam. I can't show the peace pact. It does not bind anybody. The peace pact is not binding. Politicians always on to. In 2020, we signed a peace pact in Ghana. Lord Kome's bodyguard killed an innocent Ghanaian. Ever seen there? These same people have come back to sign peace pact. It does not bind them. It is not binding. Peace pact, and a John Mahama kind just signing a document without any action. It is a waste of time. The peace pact is not binding. You get what I mean? It's right now they are using the Takrade, some of the Takrade commanders, and I'm using a craft for the normal yes way. You guys should be very alert. Saturday no yes some signing peace pact. It is not binding and Chichiro the boys they used in killing people in 2020. Omane di Samia Ukwechi. Omane di Ekusibuatinchi. Omane di Nana Biyechi. These are the same boys omudi Akosua Menwechi. These are the same thugs. And yet double, and then the boys are, and on my boat, Ebi and the guard Samira Baumiande. They are bent on doing what they want to do. They don't care. Your doors chenko fowe. Say a kweli in. And I say yema ehutoya swa. Omobeji kurode free and sim. It will be a Kufuado's country. They have killed before. We did not do anything. They are very, very confident they can do it again. They have no message. They want to kill and rig. But the only thing they are scared of when you listen to them is when Ghanaians decide to come out and vote and monitor the voting and the boxes. That is the only thing that scares them. And when they go, they tell people, say, Otu Abakufie, and NDC for say, you people should show up in your numbers, vote for the NDC and stay. And very important. Do not go in there, vote and go home. No. What the NPP is scared of in their life are numbers. They are scared of too many Ghanaians coming out to monitor their own elections. They are praying on election day. Say, Ghanaians will not come out to witness or protect their ballot. That is the only thing they are waiting. Some we are mistaken. Say, NPP for, police for. No. Go there, don't go fight anybody. Don't go kill a brother. Go there in your numbers. Respect the rules of the game. Count the ballot. Stay there and make sure it is pasted on the walls. Do not allow them to do it. They will take your democracy from you. Let us respect our democracy. Practice it well. Let's not fight each other. Let's not make brothers enemies. Anybody who tries to destroy the democracy is an enemy to the state. Dennis Abwadikwa with Jimmy. Let's go back. In 2020, I did this story. My page, so what kind of story way? 2020, na me story way. The medical crime. Lydia Hassan, the general so I was so called jail. Crom 4 bar way. They be media. I am a widow. 2020, na me story no. The medical crime Lydia Hassan committed part 1. Mokai. Thank you very much, Invincible Ghost Team. Now, my mention story now you publish here. Lydia Hassan. Or de a droba yebeku Ghana for ma Lydia Hassan. Missy Lydia Hassan way obawe or the droba Ghana ebeku Ghana for ma and the okasa mujinidi.
About your team, the concern has been that why would your team share food while voters are in the queue?
I wasn't here. I don't know if you saw me here. I've been here since I came here before 6 a.m. and I left here a few minutes ago. I don't even know what you're talking about. I am here to find out from them what happened. Thank you.
Wait, or you're dangerous. I mentioned the crimes of our committee. Well, kuma. This is the story. On Wankasa Ghana Web and a publisher here. FDA apprehends 3 companies over fake drugs. FDA apprehends 3 companies over fake drugs. 2013. Lydia Hassan on the Kofa side drew the bag Ghana. Maybe kind story in natural. The Food and Drugs Authority has seized large quantities of unregistered, fake, and substandard medicines supplied to hospitals and pharmacies throughout the country by 3 Ghanaian companies. The companies are Lemens Medical Supplies Limited, Ozon's Chemist, and Sakoff Pharmacy. I'm not sure story, no. Now, make sure how dangerous Lydia Hassa or a dangerous woman. Na obako to abama Lydia Hassa say, Lydia Hassa, wekuma. I mean, read the story, don't you know? The Food and Drugs Authority has uncovered widespread fraud by 3 giant pharmaceutical companies that has put the lives of millions at risk. Now, the 3 companies, including Lemens Medical Supplies Limited and Sakoff Pharmacy, are alleged to have fraudulently imported unregistered, fake, and substandard medicines. The FDA found that these dangerous drugs have already been supplied to hospitals and pharmacy shops across the country for use. The authority has, in a massive nationwide operation, seized large quantities of the medicine. Lydia Hassa. You're dangerous. Now, let's read the rest of the story. Dangerous. Now, the FDA found that these dangerous drugs have already been supplied to hospitals and pharmacy shops across the country for use. The authority has, in massive nationwide operation, seized large quantities of the medicine. The alarming part of the FDA report noted that the fake, substandard, and contaminated imported oxytocin, and oxytocin and egometrin injections, when given to women, will fail to control bleeding after child delivery and could result in death. Let me take this again. Say the alarming part of the FDA report noted that the fake, substandard, and contaminated imported oxytocin and egometrin injections were given to women. When given to women, will fail to control bleeding after child delivery and could result in death. The FDA said Lemens Medical Limited supplied unregistered, substandard, and contaminated oxytocin lightosin injections to regional medical stores and hospitals in Greater Accra, Volta, Eastern, Ashanti, and Western region. The substandard and contaminated oxytocin injection, according to the FDA, were manufactured in China by companies with no address. The owner of Lemens Medical Supplies Limited has failed to provide the addresses of these companies to FDA, while efforts by the FDA to get the addresses of these companies yielded no results, raising the suspicion of the non-existence of the said companies. The Lemens company, the company name Kofi Edwin by ne a girl with Lydia Al-Hassan. Sa story way Lydia Al-Hassan what try ama media houses nina a delete every system. This is the story. 2020 I did the story before the elections. Lydia Al-Hassan omom pipa story we nyina. Endro edema emma omo anka wo se nka omo wa moje tu omo etwa no saa endro no na asay nti emma moja tu ma bebre organ mo mu wuye Lydia Al-Hassan dey sa endro ni baaye. And that era 2013 so many women died. 2013 the stories in 2013 so many women died. Saa time na opuni and na eye I think opuni na FDA boss. Saa time na eye ejako MP no de owuye no na ono ne deity eye Lydia Al-Hassan. Lydia Al-Hassan call China ko fa sa fake drugs ne ba e ma omo Legon bebre owuye e wo the constituency. Today this woman is working in Ghana say, "Oh, ya can say tiame, I'm a bloody widow." The people are, "Oh boy, oh you're dangerous." And this woman goes through the cracks. How did she become an MP? Yes, Berman no dating no way. Ejaku nuano into they replace her. How? They replace Ejaku with her. Because no date Ejaku nuna and a woo. And then a yirio or date no. For some reason, I was say Lydia Hassan, a Bayer MP. This woman is a liar. It's a fucking liar. Say Abrochira from 2013. Or the regional hospitals in Babebre ewuye. E momu bleedi ya wuye. She is the one who imported Lydia post pills. Okay, Lydia post pills on the import buy. Lydia post pills. Lydia Al Hassan at the buy. Because we don't track anything. And the about we are Baba catch up say, Momano, and they could for the NPP. So we do be crana so who are near money pana by NPP. Jimmy. Well, me and Nyan, and Preco. MPP nkwana we MP na otwempena na wu a ne ama ompena be shawa nan we MP parliament enyan kwasiafo party ejimifo we Lydia Hassan na akwade didi nti I was say e ba parliament na emma sebio munyonko ma ewu a munim oba besi atimodinfo sei mo se ombedi mo so oje so odwene mo ho Lydia Hassan o dangerous o sa aba mo kotu muntu tia no. And yes, the facts are there. Nipa actually or commit a crime or see now new.
About your team, the concern has been that why would your team share food while voters are in the queue?
I wasn't here. I don't know if you saw me here. I've been here since I came here before 6 a.m. and I left here a few minutes ago. I don't even know what you're talking about. I am yet to find out from them what happened.
The concern has been that why would your team share food while voters are in the queue?
I wasn't here. I don't know if you saw me here. I've been here since I came here before 6 a.m. and I left here a few minutes ago. I don't even know what you're talking about. I am yet to find out from them what happened. Thank you. Right.
Lydia's post pill. On the Bagana. After 2013, Okumanu Lydia post pill. When at the Bagana, on the Bagana. Oh, you're dangerous. She does not care. You're Jimmy. Lydia Hassan. Me chirido kura. 2020 na me catch the Ghana for my way. Your ma bebre abu free le gona we want to me because of this woman. Lydia post pill na on the back. Now, Mamu will supply these medicines in regional hospitals from China. You need baby a drone free buy because no day TMP. And the original say I wasn't there. And you or you're diabolic or very cunning. Mami we are sika close to Cecilia Dapa and Cecilia Dapa fi one the na be show nuska we are. De bia wan so jimi oh me de me kunu enya be ma ne nyani kunu. No na twempena mpena na ache. Into at a point no be ma ne tu ni fie e na obetena ne fie. Enti na obi adwin se ne kunu enya ne kunu. NPP for kwasiafo sorry yar ai and the mama enya ne MP e na akwa obi wura parliament obi minister kwasiafo.
Awusuafo ne ahwefo emu bi akoba de ba UNIDEK TV so send the day I can already answer betumi emi subscribe button no so no subscribe na for like na wetumi a share no we ja comment to us ne betumi.
It's your boy Captain to the Planet. I'm here to talk to you about UNIDEK TV. Please subscribe to UNIDEK TV. Subscribe.